What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. Here up on the West Coast. Get up! You already know the early bird gets the worm. Today, I'm going to be going over my version of House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 5. It's the recap day, so you already know it's about to be some silliness going on with this recap, but I'm about to go ahead and give it to you the only way I could. You already know that. I do it the way I could. So we're gonna go over House of the Dragon, my recap, then some thoughts. I also have a video. I do got a video I'm working on right now. It is a recast of T'Challa video. It was literally close to the end of editing this video, but not I'm almost there. Put it more like that. I'm almost there. So yeah. It ain't well, I don't know. We might, Tori, we might. So, I hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel. But you already know how I do it. The real question is, come on, let's get that. Let's get back into focus. Let's get that a little back into focus right now. Let's just move right there. There we go. Let's get this back into focus a little bit. Yeah, there we go. 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 All right. Kind of give you a heads up on what I'm working on. While I get everything else set up, is that I'm working on a video that I started on Sunday, and then I had a power outage. And I was doing it at the middle of the night too. I had a power outage and I had to finish it, and I never got to finish that particular one and put it on screen. So now I'm doing it for you. I literally, because I had to go and get clips, and so it's the first time that I actually seen any part of Wakanda Forever. That's because I had to use a particular part for this film, for the video that I'm doing. So I'm not gonna lie, I started getting mad, y'all. I started getting super mad because I still think that's what they did is trash. And I did not know, and I really it hit me today because I was looking up the information. Why did I find out that the day that E-Man did his interview about recast T'Challa, that same day is when Nate Moore said, "Yeah, we're gonna have Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross." That is so, he dodged the question on recast T'Challa with E-Man and quickly got excited about having Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. If that is not the ultimate slap in the face, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And now that I think about it, honestly, like I gotta change the title. I'll put the House of the Dragon's House of the Dragon. I thought about it. I said, dude, that's foul. That is so foul. I'm like, like Nate Moore, better. And you still sidestep E-Man, you know what I mean, in favor of this new project that you're doing, you know what I'm saying, which is the Thunderbolts. And you were quite happy of having Harrison Ford on board. Oh man. Like, I honestly feel like legitimately feel bad for E-Man. Not even gonna hold you. I legitimately feel bad for E-Man because he's there just trying to do his job. And here you go, you playing with folks. You know what I mean? Like, Nate Moore, you was wrong. You're wrong for that. Now that hindsight is 2020. I feel like just inbox the E-Man, but like, man, I feel kind of bad for you, big dog. You know what I mean? But it's so man, it's wild. It's wild. Hold up, let me get to these comments because what's up, Eric Shaw? What's good? What's good? Junior Network. What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for hanging with a brother last night. You know what I'm saying? For the watch party for the Divorce in Black. So for hanging with us and then getting up in the morning, hanging with me, I really appreciate it. Torn Rainbow Loaded. Yeah, but we'll see. This is a lot more dialogue. This is more Spooky Castle. No. Where do y'all be getting this stuff from? Like, for real, where did you get that from? Like, post a link of where you got that from, please. Hey, good morning, Roberta. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lana J, good morning, good morning. Is she? What's up? And you back in the house after last night? What's up, Andre Ware? What's up? What's up? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been asleep. I'll rewatch House of the Dragon. I've been editing this video. The watch parties, oh man, I'm trying to tell y'all, we be having a good time on the watch parties. Like I said, I like doing them now on Zoom better because then I actually legitimately get to talk to y'all afterwards. So yeah. This right here, I ain't even gonna go to that. Forrest, you need to send me a link to that. Cause I don't think, dude, I don't think, never mind. I'm not gonna say nobody's stupid or whatever, but that wouldn't be smart. That wouldn't be smart at all. But yeah, so I'm working on this video. It's literally, I got about 2 more minutes to edit of the video, and we're good to go. We are good to go. So let's get to the main thing. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all can watch that video once it drops. I will be finishing and uploading it here. Once I'm done with you guys, once I'm done with this, I'm immediately going back to that and sending that, uploading that. I'm going to it's probably going to air this evening. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. But yeah, right. I see you, Tori. It's all good. It's all good. We have fun though. We have fun with the watch party though. All right. So let me go ahead. You already know what it is. Let's get to this. Fruit basket. Fruit basket. Man, stop. All right. So we start off here. This title was called The Regent, and this episode to me has multi-layers to it, especially with, we started with Corlys Valerian. Just thinking about Rhaenys, he just lost his wife. He's in mourning right now, and I think hey, send it to me on my Instagram at the Real Dre Max. Send it to me on my Instagram. But he's just going over the death of his wife. He's at this time is upset. Rhaenyra is going over the loss. Also, see, I don't think a lot of people really caught that. She's feeling the loss, but in another way, because look at the way that the war took out one of the main people that she could really, really understand her, really understand exactly where she's coming from. You know what I mean? In that particular instant, you know what I mean? But we go back, and now this was, oh my God, Sir Christian Cole needs his ass whooped for this. You're going to really post the damn dragon, you know what I'm saying, through the basically through the hood like that? Think it's okay? Like he's just riding around on his horse like that, like this is okay. Now I understand what he was trying to do is saying, look, your king, you know what I mean? Aegon the Conqueror, Aegon the Dragon Slayer, he did this. Don't know the man is in a box behind you. You know what I'm saying? Barely clinging on to life. And the townsfolk is like, oh, that's a bad omen. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? And you just sit around while you got the townsfolk is over there. They have never seen war before until now. because King Viserys made sure there was no war. He was a peaceful king. And y'all over here with the dragon head. What is wrong? What is wrong with Sir Christian Cole? Yeah, look at what your king is doing. You know what I mean? Your king, slayed this dragon. They're like, Rhaenyra gonna have to answer to this. You know what I mean? Rhaenyra, and I know that mug stank. I know that dragon head was funky. All the flies and everything in it. And your man is sitting up here. The king is sitting up here in a box. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all done lost y'all mind. You know what I mean? Y'all lost your mind. And y'all sit up there and he's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I thought dragons was gods. And hell no. Dragons is just meat. Ain't that right? You know what I mean? Now you over here with the rat catchers, and the rat catchers over here, they ain't got no face no more. You know how long you got to sit there hung when you ain't got no face? Man, just everybody picking at his bones and all of that. Just disgusting. Nasty. And then you got Aemon over here. Look. Aemon knew what he did. And I guarantee you, to me, in this scene, his mama, Alicent ain't stupid. She know that her son has something to do with this tragedy, while her other son is sitting up in the box because he really wanted that crown, and by any means necessary, he was gonna get that throne, that crown, because he felt like he was more capable of running, King's Landing than he was. Now you got to go out, and a lot of this I can't show you. I'm gonna have to skippity doo, bye bye. A lot of this because they show, King Aemon, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that armor off of him after being roasted crispy. Now his sister wife is sitting there like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I feel bad for him, but shit, I really don't. You know what I mean? They got to, like I said, I gotta skip through this because I don't want to get in trouble. But even Alicent had to come in, and she's up here devastated because her son, nobody's telling her that her son was a dumbass and went to war himself. They never said that. All they said was that he was injured, but they never said that it was him. She's wondering, is he still alive? Like he barely clinging on to life, my race. You know what I'm saying? While my man is over here with his black job that Trump gave him, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep this dude alive. He was like, hey, some of y'all need to get up out of here because I ain't got no time to try to keep him. I'm trying to put wet lettuce on him to try to fix him. But yeah, they got to peel him off. The man over here, crispy, burnt, baby back ribs, so they got to pull him off. All that armor off of him is peeling. And she like, is my son going to die? It was like, if I don't do my job, he won't. Y'all got to get up out of here. You know what I mean? So they all, working on him, you can hear. It literally sounds like when you get, you got stuck food on the barbecue grill. You know what I mean? They got to get the stuff off of him. Half his face, he over there looking like Two-Face. Half of his nose burnt off. Ain't got no hair on the side. Who is it? You know what I mean? And Sir Christian Cole is over there, shining up his sword. No Diddy. You know what I mean? And she was like, what happened? We took the castle. He trying to avoid all conversation with Alicent. You know what I mean? He's trying to avoid all conversation because he know he was wrong. And she was like, oh, so you only want to holler at me when you want to eat my goodies. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't watched in 3 weeks. Ha, ha, ha. You was eating it too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will over here devising plans, but you don't want to come and tell me what's real. It was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what he wanted to do. Now we get back to Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra is having her own problems, you know what I'm saying, with her course. Because they like, hey, look, we got to be able to do something. Look, they over here, they done took out one of our best dragon. Rhaenyra says, IT dragon riders gone. What are we going to do? You know what I mean? What are we going to do? We need to go to war. He was like, don't you think I know that? I know that. I know we got to go to war. He was like, dude, we need to have the battle strategies. He was like, hey, look, cuz you ain't had no battle strategies either. Because all of us has been, living in peace and harmony when my daddy came. Your daddy came, my daddy came. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think I'm supposed to do? You know what I mean? We need to be able to get some allies together. We need something. But we can't sit up here and talk about battle strategies when none of us has been to battle. You can't knock me for being a woman. You know what I mean? Because I want peace. I'm trying to find a directive way to do this without bringing more harm and hurt to people. So to me, she was very stoic in that point, and really actually by checking everybody, she did make her point in this scene, but there's going to be some distinction. There's going to be some folks that ain't feeling what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out in the next 3 episodes because people over here tripping. You know what I'm saying? That Jacaerys is going around, you know what I'm saying, trying to find something to do. His lady Bella, with her little cute self, like, hey, what you doing? You're going to go see my daddy, ain't you? He's like, yep, I'm going to go see him. I need to know where he stands. Is he bending the knee to his my mama or not? What is he doing? You know what I mean? He was like, look, I already know what my daddy going to do. But what I need you to do is I need you to chill the F out real quick. You know what I mean? I need you to chill out. My daddy already know what's up, and you already know what your mama thinks of you. So, if you're going to do something, do it smartly. You know what I'm saying? He comes up with a bright idea. He's like, you know what I'm saying? The phrase. And I love the way he popped his head up. He was like, yo, this is actually going to work. I could be able to, to redirect over there in the north. If they move this way and I move that way, but then they can't be able to move this way, we stock them all in. He was like, your mom ain't gonna like that. He was like, don't tell her until I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right. So I ain't gonna lie, this is my favorite scene of this episode. My favorite scene of this episode. Oh my God, this part was so good. So you got the Brackets on one side, you got the Blackwoods on the other. You know what I'm saying? I want to call them the Backwoods because they was over there almost smoking on a pack because they was over here talking crazy to Damon. You know what I'm saying? But Damon was like, hey, let's make a deal. You know what I'm saying? You come over here with me, bend the knee. You know what I'm saying? We can make something happen. Or you can get turned around and get crispy. You know what I mean? It was like, man, I'd rather die before I even go fool with you Brackets. One, you Brackets ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather turn our backs on y'all. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm out. So they roll off. And actually, this is hilarious. I got to play what he says here.
I did not think they would be so eager to die.
At first, when I seen this, I was rolling because I thought, did you really just turn your dragon while they got their back turned and burnt them all up when you actually need them for battle? But since he didn't do that, and I come to find out that he just let them go, I still think that that's hilarious because what if he did, burn them all up and he just like, I didn't think they would be that eager to die. Like, damn, so I just want to go out like that? Okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'll take it like that. He was like, what do you think we should do? He was like, we've been fighting them for ages. You know what I mean? We're the Hatfields and McCoys of Westeros. This is the Brackets versus the Blackwoods, cuz I don't like them. They don't like me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm ready to, for you, whatever you need, my king, I got you. What you need me to do? He was like, well, maybe always going to war ain't the necessary thing you need to do. Now, to me, I'm thinking he was like, hey, set him up with some prostitutes or something. You know what I'm saying? Bring some good title. Let's talk about this. Let's actually show some diplomacy. I thought he was doing that, but I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong watching this episode. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? Dude really messed this up. So we get here, and I think her name is Lady Jane, or I think it's Lady Jane. I believe so. Don't quote me on that, like immediately. But this is where Raina had to go, and she was like, hey, all we need for you guys is to give us the 1,500 men that you told us was going to do with the swords on board. We ready to go. And it was like, wait a minute. But your mama, the queen, she told us that we need to have some dragons. It was like, you know what? She actually gave you what you asked for. Actually, she exceeded what you asked for. We gave you not one dragon, but 2 dragons. You got 2 dragons. And she was like, they're not even barely wet out the egg. It was like, you didn't ask for them to be wet out the egg. You say, I want 2 dragons. You didn't say what size. You got what you asked for. Now, what you going to do? You going to bring in them people or what? We need them people because we over here, we kind of lost. Just a little bit, we kind of lost. You know what I mean? So she going to go up there with Maria, but how do you pronounce this woman's name? Is it Maneris? I forgot. I think it's Maneris. But she's over here confined into her. And she was like, they don't even treat me like I'm a queen. They over here talking at me, not with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling that. And I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? And she talks about, about David. It's like, look, sometimes you ain't got to worry about David. Sometimes the best strategy is the least, forceful strategy. You ain't got to go to war because the walls out here talking. They don't even like the fact that we even at war right now. They parading the dragon head. They parade the dragon head around. People don't like that. She was like, wait a minute, hold up. You know what I mean? So you're telling me that they might go to my side because they don't really like the king's actions? It was like, yeah, remember, you got to get back with the people. The people is what you really want to get to. She was like, you know what? Not a bad idea. It was like, look, what he can't do, you need to tell them what you can do. What can Rhaenyra do for you? And Rhaenyra can be able to do everything because her father was a king and I can sit on the throne. Oh, yeah, I can get the people back. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's get that strategy together. Now, this lady was coming to get the payment from Rhaenyra, and then she's back with Baela. Now, I believe that Baela is starting to be a little bit of her go-to person also, and they have this really to the moment we're talking about Rhaenyra. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time she had to get with she had to ride with Melees. You know what I'm saying? And I thought this was good because it actually shows you what Baela is really about. You know what I'm saying? And Baela's a lot like her mother. You know what I'm saying? She's a lot like her mother, where she rather just fly and be a dragon rider. She ain't about that other stuff. I'm a dragon rider. You know what I mean? So I need to find out more about these people. Now we get to my man Damon in the creepiest. I'm trying to tell you, he is stuck in Scooby-Doo Castle. Why does he got to be stuck in the Scooby-Doo Castle is beyond me. I'm still in mourning. I still hate it. Because I don't get to see Auntie Dragon Rider no more. And I still hate it. But I'm a as long as they give me more Baela, I'm good. I'll take more Baela. But he's over there. He having some freaky dreams, you know what I'm saying, that I got to skip through. You know what I'm saying? He's still over there eating unwashed fruit. You know what I mean? And he don't even know he's over here freaking out because in his dream, he was over here bumping the ground with his mama. Ew. He was like, wait a minute, hold up. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? And then he's having the weirdest dreams of all time. You need to get out of there. Get out of that castle. You know what I mean? And go back home because you were having some weird old dreams in that castle. And he's looking at that. And that for real, did you see that food? I wouldn't eat this mess either. Did you see that unseasoned? Look at this. You eating that? Is anybody in here? There ain't no seasoning salt. There ain't no Lowry's. There ain't no lemon pepper. There ain't no nothing. Is y'all eating that? Because look at that chicken. Look at that leg. That leg is just meat. No seasoning. No parsley. No nothing. No salt. No pepper. No nothing. Disgusting. What is that? Yo, I wouldn't eat that either. I'm good. Now, I think she's a witch. I think she's a wood witch. Every time that he be having these freaky deaky dreams, she's right there. You know what I'm saying? Alice. This is Alice Poor, yeah. So they're over there. They're talking about the great loss. There's been show. He don't know if he's coming or going. He don't know if he's in a dream or not. You know what I'm saying? He's just letting them know that, hey, we gonna need when Larry Strongfoot, with Larry's old clubfoot, when he went and did what he did, he left us all high and dry. He took all the money. So you think your good old wife could be able to drop us some coins? You know what I mean? We need some coins around here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, I'll go ahead and get your coins. You know what I'm saying? You need to you answer to me. You don't answer to her. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, what do you call? He was like, well, what is the husband to a queen? A king. You need to tell me that. He said a queen conhorse. He was like, conhorse. He was like, I think we need to drop that on. Yeah, drop that, your grace. Yeah. Y'all get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That we back with Allison. Allison is over here looking stupid because she was like, is he going to die? And he was like, I don't know. You tell me. I'm just doing my black ass job right here, right now. The black job that Trump told me that I was assigned to. I don't know about your son, but don't ask me about nothing. You know what I mean? He was like, well, who is going to be able to run this? He was like, you know what? I could be able. She was like, Allison, me, I was able to run it. You know what I mean? I was able to, sit on this council, give orders, and make sure everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know about that strategy. I don't think it's the best of ideas. For the simple fact is that what it would look like for us to raise a woman right now to be able to take over for Amon for Aegon while he recovers. And everybody agreed with it. Everybody on the count, she was looking stupid. Everybody. And then Amon was like, look, I'm the best. I'm the next in line. So I think it should be me. Why he's over here proosing up his lips. Look at this. Put them lips down. Stop proosing up your lips like that. Then everybody was like, well, the proper choice is Prince Aemon. He was like, he young, he dumb, he don't know no better. Yes, he's a good dragon rider, but he don't know how to run no land. You know what I mean? It was like, Laris was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I think it should be Aemon too, but let's ask Christian Cole. Now, mind you, Clubfoot over there been getting the defeat when it come to old Allison. And Sir Christian Cole been getting the whole package, getting the whole cow, milk and all. You know what I'm saying? Rump roast, all of that. Baby back ribs. So he was like, what did you say? He was like, hey, Amy can rule. And she was like, oh, snap, word. Word. So everybody thinks this. He was like, after what I've been doing, what about him? He over there looking stupid. Yeah, huh? What you think? He was like, yep. Sir Aemon should run. And she's over here having a heart attack. You know what I mean? Having a heart attack. He was like, look, let's make sure we go ahead and start our strategy again and let's take them rat catchers down immediately. We don't need no rat catchers in here. They need to go immediately. And he was like, all right. So we get back to the stonemason. So he's having a tussle with his wife. He was like, hey, look, they ain't paying some coins that the king said he was gonna pay. He was like, he gonna pay up. He was like, so you rather us just starve? We ain't got no meat, we ain't got nothing. We need to get up out of here. He was like, look, I go. If you ain't gone, we all leaving. Your ass can stay here. And he was like, you know what, baby, I'm gone. I'm gonna go with you. You know what I mean? So this is when they take down the rat catchers, which was disgusting. And then she had to go. Old Sir Christian Cole was like, hey, she was like, so let me holler at you for a minute, player. You know what I'm saying? Big dog. So you go turn your back on me? You're loyal? Your allegiance is not with me no more? Oh, your allegiance is only with me when I'm tooting it up. Huh? Is that what your allegiance with me? But when I ain't tooting it up, you gonna go ahead and tell everybody that Aemon should be the king? What are you doing? He was like, I'm just only following orders, my queen. It was like, so what did you see when you was in that battle? He was like, folks is on fire. Alicia Keys. You know what I'm saying? Girls, women, children, everybody who fought, fire. And I ain't trying to see that no more. You know what I'm saying? I've already spared you. I've done everything I could. You know what I mean? He was like, oh, don't talk to me now. Don't speak my name. You know what I mean? Don't you speak my name. Now, this fool Aemon, told everyone in the courts, don't let nobody in or out of the building. No, especially don't let nobody out. Now, you done like all these people in here. You know how wrong he was for locking all these people up in here. So now, say for instance, that, I don't know, somebody comes in on a dragon, somebody comes in to destroy it. Who is going to be the first ones to go? The people. Now, when you do stuff like that, the people are going to turn against the king because now you're basically locking them in there, you know what I mean, and not letting them go freely. Who does that affect? You know what I'm saying? The town people is going to be pissed. They can't go get meat. They ain't got no for real food, all of that. You know what I mean? So the town people is going to turn on them. So now you have this conversation with Jairus. With Jairus is starting to become one of my favorite characters on this show. You know what I mean? Somebody said he's given a lot of Jon Snow from Game of Thrones? Is it Jon Snow? Yeah. But he's giving a lot of vibes. I don't know, but I just like his moves. The way he moves, how smooth he is. You know what I'm saying? He's over there like, hey, you bend the knee over here. You know what I'm saying? We can also give you hair haul. All we need you to do is bend the knee. All I gotta do is talk to my uncle daddy. And then it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? That's his uncle daddy. Well, I talked to my uncle daddy. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what's kind of going on. And he was like, all right, you know what y'all want? Let me go ahead and make sure that happens, player. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need protection. I got you. You know what I'm saying? All I need is that bent knee. Bend that knee. You know what I'm saying? He walked off like a pimp. You know what I mean? Like that dude's character. I don't know. I'm sort of like him even more. You know what I'm saying? Now, this lady is over here. The wood witch. I'm going to call her wood witch because I keep forgetting her name. So, wood witch is over here. He's like, hey, you're good with a sword, but you're terrible with an axe. Get that shit out your head. And he was like, if you're going to be a king, act like a king. He was like, I am a king. He was like, not the way you swinging that axe. You know what I'm saying? Instead of asking her, why am I having creepy dreams up in here? He was like, look, I hear the wind blow, and I know that, that you got a thing for your mammy. He was like, wait a minute, what? Alice. That's her name, Alice. You know what I'm saying? They was getting a little too close, but it was like, what do you think I should do? He was like, look, if I come back with my queen, we're going to rule as king and queen, which shows you he's not really just, he wants her to be queen. But he still wants to rule. He just wants to be basically, he wants to feel like a man in the situation. Feel like he's king. He can run it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, ain't nothing going to go on if one-eyed Eamon is doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well do it. You know what I mean? It was like, she cannot succeed without a man's hand. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. He was like, you have no idea, you know what I mean, what you get yourself into. Because you thinking too much of your mammy. It's like, it's a pity. Don't you think that you never knew your mother? He was like, wait a minute, what? He was like, wait a minute. What the hell did you say about my mama? And then it was like, but then again, my man comes out, you know what I'm saying, out the woodworks. The Blackers have overwhelmed the Blackwoods have overwhelmed the Brackets. See, this is the Blackwoods, the Brackets is going to be the definite. He might need to look at somebody else. You know what I mean? He might need to look at somebody else. And Carlos Valerian, he's over here. He's still in his field. Is I feeling your love is gone. You sitting up here. You done built all of this for her, and she's gone. What is you gonna do? And she was like, look, Baylor comes in. And Baylor's like, look, Rhaenyra wants you to be the hand. And she was like, damn, I can't even warn my wife without her asking me something. Let me live. You know what I'm saying? Let me live. He was like, but for you, I would even make you my heir. He was like, I'm birth of fire. And I'm birth of fire and blood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about all that. You know what I mean? But what you need to do is go holler at Rhaenyra because she need a sound mind. And right now, because my grandmother did everything that she could, she was a princess. She should have been on the Iron Throne, but she wasn't. So she died honorably. And you could be able to rest assured that your wife, my grandma, is in good hands. But without your leadership, we all might be gone. He was like, you know what, you're right. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but she was telling him, I just want to die with honor, like my mama. You know what I'm saying? And my granny. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and holler at Rhaenyra, big dog. I'm going to give you that. You know, he was like, I don't want to be nobody heir. But then we come back, and Rhaenyra is coming through and who she's talking to. What is the guy? What is the guy? I can't think of his name. But he was like, you're trying to kick me. This dude. Now, I don't like him. I forgot his name. But I don't like him. Because I feel like he's up to some funny business. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but you need to go to Harry Holler at Damon for me. He's like, what would you like to tell Damon? You know what I mean? First of all, bring him back home. And then if he ever asks, we need to finish our conversation that we had before he left. That's all I need you to do. And at first he thought he was about to get kicked out the council. But he wasn't. He was like, nah, you get on my nerves, but I need you to go holler at Damon for me, big dog. Now get, scoop, scram. Let's go. Now Damon over there having freaky dreams again. He needs to get out of Harrenhal. That is the Scooby-Doo mansion that he needs to get out of because he keep hearing stuff. Now he was like, wait a minute, where did you come from? He was like, are you trying to serve me pudding? Is the pudding ready? It was like, no, we need you out in the courts. We got something cracking right now. And they need your permission to speak right now. So he goes out, and again, these are the brackets. You know what I mean? Now he told, William Blackwood to go. Basically, he was like, hey, you ain't got to go to war, just diplomacy, right? This fool went out, tearing up women and children, pillaging, being barbaric, all of that. That is not what he meant. Yeah, that is not what he meant. So the people in the brackets is pissed. It was like the Black was exploited everything. I'm sick of this. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Now, again, he don't know. I don't know if this is a dream state or if he was actually talking to him, because out of the blue, his dead wife pulls up. You know what I'm saying? He was like, the kingdom is a shambles. After you looked after our girls, it was like, how the hell did you get here? And she is, I ain't gonna lie, she is so far. I gotta rewind. I'm sorry. I just gotta see her again. Said terrible war's been brewing in the lands. Have you looked after our girls? She is gorgeous. Good Lord. Anyway, let me skip it. You know what I mean? And he was like, wait a minute, huh? Wait a minute. What's going on? He was like, they assaulted our women and children, all of that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you half man, half prince. Hey, you know what? You're a tyrant. You're the one who ordered, you know what I'm saying, the child to be slaughtered in his mother's hands. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I didn't do that. Who told you that? I'll slap it right now, whoever told you that. He was like, I need to get up out this house. Jesus Christ, what is going on? So we get back to Rhaenyra. And Rhaenyra's having this is the scene, she was getting her hair braided. But Rhaenyra, she has somebody who was like, we try to get in the kingdom. She's over here trying to get a little to get payment. So we go over here. We're back with Corlys again. Corlys is over here going through it. I felt so bad for him. Because that's Blue little brother. And I went, he got the pen of the hand, and he's trying to figure out, is that what I want to do? Now, this is a scene that's reminiscent of season 1 of House of the Dragon, because this is Aemon, looking very, very creepish, should I say, very creepish, while thunder and lightning is going on in the back, and he's over here looking at the Iron Throne. You know what I mean? Like he earned that. You didn't earn that, big dog. You didn't earn it. What you did was you set fire to your own brother and tried to make it seem like he was friendly fire, so you could be able to take over because you thought you were important. You thought you could rule. You can't rule. You can't win because you can't break even and you can't get out the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't. So his sister, how can you say his sister? It's still a sister. She came out and was like, was it worth the price? Because you already know. Was it worth her harming your brother, putting your brother near his deathbed? You know what I'm saying? For you to be on that Iron Throne, was it worth it? Now, Allison is sitting here, with her son. She's taking care of her son. But it's a sad part because when she walked around, he was like, Mommy. And she didn't even hear it. She didn't even hear it because he whispered it. Mommy. And I feel bad for him. Look at it. Like, he can't even eat. His only words that he had spoke was a mummy. I mean, he over here looking like one. You know what I mean? But he really wanted his mama at that time. You know what I mean? And she was pissed. So she's coming in. Jason's coming in after, she's reading, the old books. And she was like, oh, Vagar's first rider was the first winner of Dark Sister, which Dark Sister is a sword that Daemon has. You know what I mean? So he was like, look, we already had things that's going on. We need to be able to go get Harrenhal. We kind of already got that because Daemon has Harrenhal if he comes back. But you know what? I ain't even worried about Daemon. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to go ahead and handle business myself. But, Jace, I love you. I'm proud of you. And he was like, you know what? We got some extra dragons down in the keep, right? So what if we find out through our history that our other there that are other people that is actually bastards that's Targaryens, see if they'll be able to ride the dragons. You know what I mean? Because if we got these two other dragons, all we need is a Targaryen to ride them. We have more Targaryen family that's out there. They just diluted through the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? So we can be able to have more riders. He was like, well, that's not tradition, but you know what? We might have to see if that strategy works. You know what I mean? Because look, Vagar is huge. And if we're going to be able to strategize this thing, we need as many dragons as we possibly can. All they need to do is have the bloodline and we good. And she's like, you know what? That might just work. You know what I'm saying? It'd be rude. It'd be against tradition, but will it? You know what I'm saying? On our next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. And that was my personal recap of House of the Dragon, episode 5 of season 2. Again, I like this episode for a few reasons. One, I want to see if any more Targaryens are going to come out. Number one, are we really going to get more Targaryens? You know what I mean? There's bastards that's sitting out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a bastard child that's running out here from Aegon. You know what I mean? Who all are they going to find out? That's what I want to find out. You know, and what's going to be in the horizon? We're going to see more war come around. We're going to see more dragons. What is going to go on? You are absolutely right. This loyal son of all of them disloyal. One over here getting off on feet, the other one getting off because you put your feet in his mouth. Freaks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said, yes, this season ain't for me too much so far. I'm liking it because it's telling a different perspective from the books, from everybody who's covering the actual books. I see exactly, the parallels from this and the books, which I'm starting to like. It's still really good TV. See, Christian got to go somehow. Damon needs to leave here. Yes, he needs to go. He needs to get away from Harrenhal. He's up here having freaky deaky dreams. Crazy. I still want Auntie Dragon Rider back, but Bayla is taking over that role right now, and Bayla warms my heart. But what did y'all think about this episode? What did y'all think? Put in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, or put it in the chat. If you're still watching this, put it in the chat. Let me know what you guys think.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
All right, gotta wrap this thing up. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Max Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Enjoy your Tuesday. Where's my outro at? Gotta go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.